Um, Now I understand what you're talking about with the muscle cars, and thanks for explaining that. Um, and you were also talking about that there are, that as far as I can understand it, that there are banks actually owned by the government. Um, no, you're thinking of the mints, and they're, as far as I understand it, not actually owned by the government. They're actually owned by the central banks that actually print the money for the government. Um, for the concept of, uh, what was it that you were talking about? The people who should not take out loans that can't pay them back. Why does the government do it then? Okay. Um, because if the government, oh, I shouldn't really just go with the government. Let's go with the entire world. Okay. The entire world is in debt to itself. The whole of it. Not just America, everyone. And we're in debt to everyone else, and we're in debt to each other, and we're in debt to the frickin' central bank. I'm sorry, that's kind of ridiculous. It's old. It's a really old system that has no tangible meaning anymore. We have enough technology out there to really just get things done. Why not just get them done? Why still monkey around in this isolationist style system anymore? Hell, you can't say cooperate without being considered a communist, and kind of retarded. I hope you agree with me on that. Um, Hell, the map on the back there, it was called the United States of America. Aren't we still united? If we are, is that a communist forte? Uh, Something to think about. But money is debt, period. How are you going to pay interest if there's not enough money in circulation to pay the interest and the over the interest and the base loan itself? Okay, money's outlived its usefulness. Um, I don't, and for your comments on libertarians, I'm sorry, I can't call them libertarians. I can't. I can call them uh, corporatocracy libertarians, because they want liberty for corporations but not people. Okay, so you can consider it that way, because I don't, even the greatest portion of people aren't really libertarians, sorry to say. Because yeah, in one of my previous videos I have big dictionary that I love to use to explain what words mean. Um, yeah. I'm gonna pull up liberty right now because, yeah, you can't have libertarian without liberty, right? Okay, first portion of what liberty is. Not, this is not um, something I'm taking out of context. I'm taking this out of dictionary. Okay, so this is the actual. This is liberty. This isn't an opinion. This is fact. Okay, liberty. The condition of being free from restriction or control. The market system is a restricting factor of, that's just all of us, the whole race, the whole species is being restricted and even controlled to a point with the current monetary system. And it's compounded by the government screwing us as well to help out the corporations who have a to-do list. Okay? Because, yeah, who doesn't really have a to-do list? But some things are more needed to do than, oh, I don't know, maximizing profits. I'm sorry, call me a communist or whatever the hell you want, but I believe everyone throughout the world should have food, have a relevant education, should have the option to be able to live a good life. Okay? Something that's not restricting. I prefer not to work a 9 to 5 just to go to another 8-hour shift just to go home to be able to pay my bills. If I'm going to do that, what's the point of having a place to live in the first place? Okay? The greatest portion of people, well, at least as far as I can tell in America, there's a really low chance of marital success unless if you're rich. But even then, as you see in the tabloids, that's not even a sane measure. Okay, so money on both sides destroys marriages. So, but that's more due to people going into it for money sometimes to make sure that they can have a peace of mind, or just rushing into it in the first place. A completely different topic. But still, it's liberty is to be free, truly free, not I'm free to get along with interest. To bust my ass at a job that I fucking hate. Pardon my French, but yeah, who really loves their job enough to really stay there? Okay? Especially right now. Okay? You're we're better off just getting rid of it and starting over. I don't know if you've ran across a movie called Zeitgeist. There's Zeitgeist Addendum and Zeitgeist Moving Forward. Um, this is more what I'm referencing than anything else. More the addendum and moving forward. Uh, the original movie, Zeitgeist, the movie, is more an art piece from the original creator of the other two. The other two have an actual focus. So that there's going to be a lot of stupid shit being said about the first movie, and it has nothing to do with the other two. It does, but it doesn't. But we need to finally get past the boundaries that we make on ourselves, because every line that we draw in the dirt, we do. We draw it in the dirt. Nothing is making a boundary. We're making the boundaries for ourselves. There's scientists out there that wish that they can have all these telescopes and stuff, but they're still stuck within the reference of how much money can I get to be able to accomplish this, instead of looking at, do we have the resources to be able to build it? Do we have the technology to do it? We have all of that. The restricting factor and the controlling factor is the money itself. It's stopping us from doing what we have to do to make sure that we're alive, we can survive, and things can be better for the whole of humanity. We want cheap oil. And I think we're both on the thing where, oil's kind of old, ancient shit. Okay, move on. I think we both get that. But a lot of people are blindsided by, well, there's no profit motive in anything else. If you use wind energy, then there's not enough things going into it to make sure that we can make a profit from it. Okay, then we should also get rid of Linux, because there's not a profit in that. Even though Microsoft and Apple kind of hijacked half the shit it had from Linux and Unix and GNU. Okay, the greatest portion of stuff we actually have is just stolen from everyone else. Nothing's original anymore. Heck, if you just watch any of the new movies, it's all remakes of old stuff. It really is. Nothing's new. Nothing is original anymore. Well, I hope this helps out a little bit more than my last one, because, yeah, I was being kind of vague. But yeah, if you want to keep discussing all this, sweet. If you don't, that's cool too. I'm here to help. You're here to help. Let's help each other. Huh? Well, have a good life, and peace, man.